Hello children, so these are error analysis based numericals type A. Let us see this example. The length of rod as measured in an experiment was found to be this value, this value, this value. So length measured for first time was 2.48. So all the readings you will note down. Length measured for second time. Similarly, third value L3. Fourth value and fifth value. So note down the values properly, peacefully. Check. Now we have to find out the average length. So average length is like common sense. You can find out average length, average of these readings, L1 plus L2 plus L3 plus L4 plus L5 divided by 5. So add these values. Okay, and you can divide by 5, report up to 2 decimals. That will be your average length. Then you will be putting the units as well. So do that peacefully. You will find it as 2.48 meter. So this is your average length. Now getting to the next part, absolute error in each observation. So we'll have to find out error in first. So it will be mean value minus first value. So what is your mean value? 2.48. And what is your first value? We can see it's 2.48. So it is 0. Write with unit. Otherwise marks for unit will be deducted. Okay, similarly error in second value. It is 2.48. Matlab mean value minus second value. So it is 2.48. You can see second value is 2.46. So it will come as, just understand how to subtract. So it will come as 0.02 again with meters. Similarly, you can find out third value. Error in third value is mean value minus third value. So it is equal to 2.48 minus third value is 2.49. Just keep in mind that this time it will come as minus 0.01, but we will take it positive because it is all modulus. Okay, if you wish to put modulus sign, you can put, otherwise you'll have to keep in mind that error has to be reported in positive. Here this value was large, this was small, so it was coming negative, but all the errors to be taken positive. Okay, similarly, now del error in fourth value, del in fifth value, you can find out on your own. You can report them positive. So these will come as, I'm just writing the values, you all can measure on your own. Okay, it is 0.02 and fifth value is again 0. Now, what is the next part of the question? We'll have to find out percentage error. So, formula of percentage error is mean of error divided by mean of value. That is error mean by mean value. So we have mean value with us, but errors mean we have to find out. These are errors, 5 errors. So find out the mean of errors. Mean of errors you can find out, you can add these values 0 plus this plus this plus this plus this, all positive. So you can sum these up and divide by 5. Okay, like it's 2, 1, 2, 5. Then 0, 0, 0, 0, so it is 0 and 0. Okay, so this is sum of values and divided by 5, so it will come as 0.01. So we have added all errors, which is this sum of all errors, and divided by number of readings. It is coming as this. Then you have to put units. So we have this value, we can substitute here 0.01 divided by 2.48 is the mean value into 100. ठीक है, percentage error is always into 100, so it would come as 0.40%. You can divide and check. Approximate value you can take. So getting to the next. So let us see the next question. In this question, in successive measurement, successive means one after another, measurements, the reading of the period of oscillations, period means time period. The readings are this. So you note it down. How would I note down T1, T2? These readings I would note down like this up to T5. So you can note down peacefully with units. Second, okay, these are your units. Seconds written with each. Note down. First part is calculate the mean value of the period. So we have to find the mean value of the period. So it's simple. Add up these values and divide by 5. 5 readings are there. You can see they have added and they have divided by 5. Add properly, divide and take up to 2 decimals. Why 2 decimals? Because readings are given up to 2 decimals. If readings are given up to 3 decimals, you have to take up to 3 decimals. So this is up to 2 decimals. So our mean value is ready. Mean average value of time is ready. Mean value of period of oscillation is ready. Now absolute error in each measurement. So we know, we have seen first question similar to this. So del error in first value. This is mean first value. Mean second value, mean third value, mean fourth value, mean fifth value will give you error in fifth value and rest of the errors respectively. Negative, positive, positive, negative, negative, but then keep in mind all should be turned into positive. Okay? Please subtract properly. For example, in first reading you can see this is bigger, so it is coming negative, but will be taken positive. Getting to the next. Next part is mean absolute error. What was this? This was error in each measurement. Now mean absolute error. So take out the means of these values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add these. Ignore their negative sign. Simply add these numbers. Add this, and this. So they have added. And they have divided by 5. This is mean absolute error. Mean absolute error in the time period is this. Then we have to find out relative error. Relative error is simple. Forget the notation. It's mean error divided by mean value. This is relative error. Mean error you can see is this and mean value is this. Substitute, learn how to divide, obtain answer, round it off up to 2 decimals. So point is point, 0 is 0, then it is 4. After 4 we have a smaller number, so it will be 4 only. So up to 2 decimals you will have to report. Then percentage error. Next part is percentage error. Percentage error is relative error, that is this answer into 100. So it is 4%. Now you have to report the answer. So answer is reported like this. Absolute value plus minus mean absolute error. So plus minus mean absolute error, and then you are informing the result in form of percentage error also, which is this. So this is how the answer needs to be reported. So this is one type of numerical, type A. Let us see more. So these are two questions that should be done by you. In first question you can see diameter is measured 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So write down diameter for first time, second time, third time. So you can note down these values properly, right? Mean value, you know how to find out mean. Add these and divide by 6. There are 6 readings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So divide by 6. Then match up with this. So that's how your addition and division would be checked. Okay. And then getting to this. Now mean absolute error. For that you have to, first part answer is this. This is mean diameter. Mean diameter is 0.027 centimeter, up to 3 decimals this time, because they have given the question in 3 decimals. So you have to take care up to 4 decimals and then you have to round it off. Okay, when you are adding these, find out, divide, obtain up to 4 decimals and then round it off up to 3 decimals. So this is your mean diameter. Then you have to find out error. So find out error in each. Error in first diameter. For example, its mean value 0.027. What is the first value? Let us substitute 0.026. So divide. It's coming 0.001. Positive answer. Okay. Then put units, centimeter. Similarly, error in second. Find out. If it is coming negative, you take it positive. Find out these all errors in 6 readings. Add these errors. Error in third, fourth and fifth and sixth. Add. These all errors you will add up to 6 and divide by 6. That will be your answer to this mean absolute error. And then check, is it coming like this? Because in exam you will have to solve. So check your addition and division. Then next part is easy. Relative error. What do we do in relative error? Errors mean we come up, keep first, and values mean we keep down. This is relative error. And when we multiply this value, whatever comes into 100, that is percentage error. But then do everything and check your answer here. This is percentage error. Then report the result. Express the result. So once you will express in terms of mean error, absolute error, so plus minus error, and once in terms of plus minus percentage. Similarly, the next question you can do, how many values of refractive index is given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this time you have to divide everything by 8. So check your addition, division and check your answers. Prepare this. Thank you.